Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your 2017 yearly tarot forecast. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising signs. Alright Scorpio, I had a card that just came out for you. So Scorpio, as you can see, I've already laid out the cards here just to save on time. I'm actually using the same spread that I used last year, but I've just incorporated the Lenormand cards as well. So I pulled you 2 cards for each month of 2017 and then an additional Lenormand card for the focus for the month. And I did just pull you a Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle card. This is the overall guidance for 2017, Scorpio. And now I am pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card by Doreen Virtue, focusing on love and relationships for you in 2017. There we go. All right, so let's get started. For January, Scorpio, we do have the Knight of Swords with the Two of Swords, with the focus for the month actually being the letter here. So communication or news could be very significant here in January, right at the start of the year. Now this could be news of a decision because we have the Two of Swords here. So this could be a decision that's coming through for some of you. This could be a decision from an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. For some of you, this can be a character, an air sign individual. And then for other Scorpios, this will be maybe you perhaps going within and needing to listen to your intuition when making a decision. You might be making a decision, Scorpio, to charge forward. With the Knight of Swords, this is a very hasty energy. So for some of you, this is you wanting to charge forward. Maybe you're waiting on communication that allows you to do that. But communication could be very significant in the first month of the year, Scorpio. Now in February, we do have Strength with the Chariot. So we have 2 majors here, with the focus being the man for February. So there could be a man that's very significant. This could be an air sign individual. This could be a person that you're in a relationship with. This could be a friend, this could be a family member, but there could be a man in February that's very significant. He might be a Leo because I have Strength here, and Strength represents the sign of Leo, but then I also have the Chariot here, which represents the sign of Cancer. So this man could be a Leo, could be a Cancer, but with Strength, I think that some of you are waiting for things to progress with this man. So maybe some of you are wanting to get into a relationship with this man. I think that some of you are waiting. With Strength, for some of you, maybe you're going within and really relying upon your inner strength when it comes to moving forward with this person. Maybe you're waiting on them. Because I feel like you're in the driver's seat, Scorpio. I feel like you're very much in the driver's seat with the Chariot here. I feel like for some of you, you're looking at different paths that you can go down, but you're waiting. You're not taking off just yet. You're about to take off here. But for some of you, you're just maybe planning out the details here. I feel like you're definitely waiting. You're not taking off just yet for many of you. And then for other Scorpios, I feel like this is you waiting perhaps on a Cancer man or waiting on a Leo man. Now, coming up in March, we do have still this energy of you having to wait. We have the Hanged Man with the 3 of Cups and the Key being the focus. Now, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger. I don't make the rules. And I always suggest that you watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, okay? Just to get the most insight. And this is the yearly forecast. So, you know, the main theme that I've seen with a few of the signs for 2017 is that the first half of the year can start out a little slow, or, you know, there is this element of waiting for some of the signs, but then the second half of the year is where we really see a huge shift in energies. So with the Hanged Man, For some of you, this could be you waiting on a friend. So this could be that man, this could be that gentleman that maybe some of you are waiting on. The Three of Cups represents friendship, but also with the Hanged Man, this is someone who's taking a step back. So sometimes this can be voluntary. So there's some sort of enlightenment that is needed. And I feel like with this enlightenment comes the solution to your problems, because the key represents a solution to your problems. This is you unlocking the answer. So I feel like for some of you, you're waiting on some sort of information, or you're waiting on some enlightenment or clarity when it comes to a particular matter. And for some of you, I feel like this is on the love front, but then for others, I feel like this could simply be a situation dealing with three people. It doesn't have to be a love triangle. This could be like a family issue. This could be dealing even with friends. This could be a situation involving you and maybe two other friends or something like that. But there's this element of waiting for the answer, or waiting on a particular person that can help you. Very interesting messages that I'm receiving here, Scorpio. Now, what can really help you in March is actually getting out and about. For some of you, maybe you want to spend some time alone, but I feel like actually being social is going to be something that benefits you. You need to get out and about. And for some of you, maybe this enlightenment or this answer that you've been searching for, actually you might be able to find it with just speaking to friends or just getting out and about and being social. Now, coming up in April, we have the Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords, and then the Woman. And to be honest, this is the biggest caution that I have for you in 2017, and it's definitely you needing to remain positive, and try to stay away from thinking negatively, being in that negative frame of mind. For some of you, this is, you very much in the mind. This is that logical energy there with the swords here. You could be staying up all night, or just losing sleep because something's bothering you, because you can't stop thinking about it, or worrying. This can be you stressing out or worrying about a particular matter. And what's interesting is this is another 3. So for some of you, this is definitely a situation dealing with 3 people. Now, we have the Woman here. So there could be a woman that is very, very significant in April. Now, this could be a woman that helps you. And then for others, this could be your spouse. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. But there's this woman that's very significant. Now, with the Three of Swords, for some of you, this is you, I feel this is you feeling mentally exhausted, torn. For some of you, I feel like this is your energy. This is you're the woman. And I feel like this is you actually being mentally exhausted with a situation. You don't know what to do. This is you dealing with anxiety around this matter. But again, I feel like if you maybe reach out to your friends, or even take a step back with the Hanged Man here, needing to take a step back and look at the larger picture as a whole, because there's something that maybe you're missing here. Again, it's almost like the solution is right in front of you. And if you want more information, Scorpio, I do highly suggest getting a private reading. Now, coming up in May, I do have the Seven of Pentacles with the Lovers card, and then we have the bouquet being the focus for the month. So in May, if something has happened previously where something has disappointed you, or maybe you've been waiting on a particular man, this could be maybe someone sending you flowers. Maybe they're trying to make up for the past or something like that. A gift could be very significant in the month of May. Because I have the flowers with the Lovers card here. So for some of you, this is your spouse maybe sending you flowers, or maybe asking for forgiveness or something like that. But with the Seven of Pentacles, there is this level of, for some of you, this is you, I feel like you're reassessing a relationship, or you're reassessing or reevaluating a relationship. I think that you are, in a sense, taking a step back, or you're looking at the relationship and maybe, you know, asking yourself if this is really worth it or something like that, Scorpio. Because I see that you've invested a lot of time and energy. You've definitely planted those seeds maybe with this person, and I think that for some of you they are looking for forgiveness, but I feel like for some of you you're undecided. There's a choice, there's a decision that's needed, but I feel like you're not sure. You're just reevaluating at this point. So I think that you're taking your time. There is this element of you taking your time, Scorpio. So I think that you're reevaluating a relationship here for many of you. And honestly, with the Three of Swords, you could have found out, for a very small number of you, you could have found out that someone deceived you in some way, or maybe there was a third party or something like that. But it seems like the person is trying to come back for many of you, and a decision is needed. Now in June, we do have the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Fox, which is the focus for the month. So on the financial front, this is very positive. So I definitely see some of you, actually maybe starting your own business, or maybe you're directing your focus elsewhere. You're really focused on career and finances at this time. For some of you, I feel like you are starting a business, but with the Eight of Pentacles, this could be you actually receiving some sort of acknowledgement. You could be receiving a raise, you could be receiving a promotion, but I see you working very, very hard. You're definitely building on your financial security. For some of you, though, I do feel like you are actually working towards maybe starting your own business. With the Queen of Rods here, I feel like this is your energy for some of you. Very fiery, very passionate, and very creative here with this energy. With the Queen of Wands and then the Fox here, I see many of you just incredibly creative, and I see you creating something new here. So for some of you, maybe you're starting a business in 2017, and I think that for many of you, this is something that you're very passionate about. So I see many of you working on a project or something that you're very passionate about. For many of you, this is you working very hard, maybe receiving that recognition or that raise or that promotion. And then for others, this could be you even starting a business here. Now maybe there is a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries woman that is quite significant at this time. So for some of you, this could be a person that you're working with. Again, she's incredibly creative. So for some of you, maybe you're even going into like a business partnership or something like that. Now coming up in July, we do have the Star, and this is beautiful. This is very, very beautiful. I don't see this too often. So we have the Star with Temperance, and then we have the Sun as the focus for the month. So this is a lot of healing that's coming through here. This is a lot of healing, and this is in July. With the Star, this is your angels, your guides around you. With Temperance, this is your angels, your guides around you. And this is just content, happiness, success, wish fulfillment. For some of you with the Star, this is wish fulfillment. Maybe for some of you, you're in a relationship with a Sagittarius or a fire sign person. because we have the Strength card here, which is Leo, and then I have Temperance here, which represents Sag. So for some of you, maybe you're healing your relationship with a Sagittarius, for a very small number of you. But I see many of you healing. This is you absolutely healing. Your emotions are becoming balanced. For some of you, there's maybe a wish that's coming true at this time. And yeah, I see you in a really, really good place. Truly content at this time. There's also perhaps there's a lot happening on divine time within your life, Scorpio. Things are very much divinely orchestrated at this time, absolutely. Now, coming up in that's July, August, we have the Five of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. So I think that for some of you, challenges or maybe even some conflicts that you might have experienced, because we have this amazing healing energy in the month previous, and then now we do have the Wheel of Fortune. I think that's maybe a relationship that's been challenging or a situation that's been challenging. The wheel is now turning. So this is a very blessed, fortunate energy with the Wheel of Fortune, and this is things happening at the exact moment that they're meant to happen. So things are very much being divinely orchestrated here. Divinely orchestrated here. I can't speak. I apologize. And this is change coming in. So cycles completing, new cycles beginning. For some of you, this is maybe a romantic relationship that's had its difficulties or its challenges. For others, this is a person that you care for deeply. This could be a friend or even a family relationship. But I think that for some of you, you're healing a relationship. This is the wheel turning. So something or someone that was difficult or challenging, I feel like there's change that's coming in now. And this is very positive, very, very positive. For some of you, I feel like you're definitely trying to manifest. You're definitely trying to start something new here. And with the Five of Swords, for some of you, with the heart here, you could actually be giving someone an ultimatum, or you could be putting your foot down in some way. That's for a very small number of you. But with the heart being the focus for the month, for some of you, relationships are very important at this time. And with the Five of Swords, it can be sometimes someone giving someone an ultimatum, or at least putting their foot down with something. So there could be a relationship that that is happening for some of you. Now, coming up in September, I do have, this is very interesting, I do have the Queen of Swords with the King of Rods, and these two characters are looking directly at one another. So this is very interesting, with the focus being the tree. So for some of you that have, for those of you that have been dealing with like a challenging relationship, it definitely could be like a karmic relationship for some of you, a very small number of you. There could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra individual. Again, a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries individual that's very significant. For some of you, this is going to be your energy. You can see how the Queen of Swords is, I feel like she's staring down the King of Rods here. I don't know if the camera will get it, but his eyes are going down. Her eyes are looking directly at him. This is what I'm really seeing. So for some of you, this is your energy, that Queen of Swords. You want the truth perhaps from a fire sign person, whether that's romantic, business, family, whatever. I feel like you might want the truth. The Queen of Swords is a very serious character, and when she wants to cut to the truth of the matter, when she wants the truth, she's going to get it. So I feel like for some of you, this is you taking action. This is you getting down to the bottom of something. For some of you, you could be cutting someone or something out of your life that's no longer serving you. And then for a very small number of you at this time, this could be you taking action. For some of you, maybe you're going to seek some counsel, or maybe you're going to speak to an attorney, because sometimes with the King or the Queen of Swords, I can see them as attorneys. So for some of you, this is you maybe taking action. If this is a relationship that is just no longer serving you, or it isn't working out, this is you maybe going to seek some legal counsel here. Now with the tree as the focus here, I think that for many of you Scorpios at this time, you're very focused on your health. You're wanting to improve your health. You also could be growing spiritually as well. But I think that for some of you, this is why we have this energy here, because you want to improve your health. Something very well could have been stressing you out, and so that's why we're, you know, for some of you, we have this energy where you're now moving forward and you're now taking action, and it's to benefit yourself and benefit your health here. Now coming up in October, we do have the 8 of Cups with the 7 of Cups, and then the focus is the ring. So we see a nice progression here, the 7 to the 8. So something that was confusing, or something that you were experiencing some indecision in regards to, I feel like you're now finding the answer. I feel like you're now moving forward. This is you at least moving forward emotionally. For some of you, it could be physically traveling, but I feel more emotional than anything else. I feel that if this was a family matter, I feel like this is things moving forward with that. If this was a family matter that needed to be resolved, for some of you with the ring here, you're maybe moving towards some sort of agreement or arrangement, or even maybe signing a contract with the ring here. But whatever this is, I feel like it's very, very positive, and this is something that you've wanted. So this is very positive. And in November, we do have the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and then the clouds. So with the 10 of Pentacles here, this very much speaks of family. So I feel like for some of you, this is a family matter that's getting resolved. It could have something to do with property. It could have something to do with an inheritance, or even a marriage. And I really feel like for some of you, you've been dealing with this kind of uncertainty or this confusion surrounding this matter. But I feel like you're doing whatever you have to do to resolve whatever this is. I feel like you're working very hard to bring peace to the family and to just free yourself from any sort of confusion here. With the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles on the financial front, for some of you, this is you maybe starting a business, creating a name for yourself, or just establishing yourself financially. With the 3 of Pentacles, this is you, I feel, working very hard to bring in this financial abundance. The 10 of Pentacles is financial success, security, abundance, and with the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like many of you, you're working very hard so you have that financial stability. So financially, things are looking really, really positive. For some of you, I think that you're thinking about something. With the clouds as the focus for the month, I think that you're very much focused on something in particular, and it's really taking up a lot of your energy here. But for some of you, that's your career. So, you know, that's very good. For others, you could be starting a business here, absolutely. Now, in December, this is what you're leaving 2017 with, and you're going into oh, this is so interesting that I have this. I think I pulled this for another sign. These, I'm not sure if it was these two cards together. I did pull a very similar combination for another sign. So make sure you're watching your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, because you actually might have received this message twice. But we do have the Two of Pentacles with the Two of Rods, with the focus being the Whip. So the focus is communication. Communication is going to be very significant here in December. For me, the Whip can also represent very passionate discussions. So for some of you, you're having very passionate discussions when it comes to your future. With the Two of Rods, this is you very, very focused on your future. And you literally hold the world in your hands. So you're about to walk down a new path in life. You're about to embark on this exciting new adventure. But perhaps you are waiting on a decision, or you're waiting on that communication, or maybe that discussion that maybe allows for you to do that. Because with the Two of Pentacles, this can be a decision that's coming through, or a decision that you are making. For some of you, this is simply you weighing your options, or weighing the pros and cons when it comes to maybe moving down a particular path. But I feel like you're moving. You're moving forward. This is you about to go on a new journey here. You're about to embark on a new beginning here. And with the Whip, it could very well be something that you're very passionate about. For me, the Whip is also passion. So yeah, I feel like, again, this is a theme that I've seen here for many of the signs. I feel like the second half of the year is very, very positive. The additional guidance card that I have for you, Scorpio, is wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. And I did pull this for another sign as well. I think it was Capricorn, but I'm not sure. So there could be a Scorpio-Capricorn connection. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. Which, interesting enough, when we start the year in January, we do have that Knight of Swords with the Two of Swords here. So for some of you, maybe you're making the decision to charge forward, but maybe needing to take a little bit more time and really listen to your intuition, so you're not just, you know, rushing right into something. Needing to be patient. Needing to be patient. Now, in regards to love and relationships, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So remaining open. For some of you, you're possibly going to meet someone that just isn't your usual type. So if you're single and you want to find love in 2017, Scorpio, needing to keep an open mind. That's very, very important. And then for those of you who are already in a partnered relationship, perhaps your partner is going to come to you with some sort of idea or some sort of offer, and instead of just turning it down, for some of you, maybe you need to be open. You need to keep an open mind and just wait and see what happens for those of you who are in a partnered relationship. Financially, I think it's going to be a great year for you, especially towards the end of the year here. With the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here, I think towards the end of the year, Scorpio, you're very focused on your finances. With the ring here, you could absolutely be signing a contract. Maybe some of you are landing a new job. And then also I got that for some of you, maybe you're starting a business here in 2017. You are absolutely surrounded by a lot of beautiful divine energy, and you are also surrounded by a lot of healing energy. So for those of you that have had, you know, some sort of challenges, especially when it comes to your health, I definitely see this beautiful healing energy that's with you. And a lot of happiness, especially July onward. I feel like you're going to be in a really, really good place, Scorpio. For some Scorpios, you might have had someone maybe disappoint you. It could even be a friend, but there could have been some sort of heartache or disappointment previously, and in May, quite possibly, this person is trying to come back. For some of you, could be receiving some sort of gift. This person is trying to win you back over. But I feel like for many of you, you are waiting. You're not going to accept this person back into your life right away. You're definitely going to reevaluate maybe the relationship for some of you. Okay, Scorpio, so I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I wish you a wonderful 2017. Take care.